Hello and welcome to day 65. Today is a grow day, so get your meals in, get your recovery on, and get your body set and ready for the workout tomorrow. Today's topic, I'm going to be going over the top 5 supplements based on my experience and the experience of my clients that if you are going to purchase supplements, these ones will not just be a waste of your money, they actually work, they can benefit you. So in order, we'll start with number 5 and work our way down to the number 1 ranked supplement, again, based off of my experience, the research that I've read, and my client's experience. Number 5 is going to be citrulline. So this is a vasodilator, a pump product that is found in a lot of pre-workouts. Though oftentimes it is underdosed or mixed with malic acid to make citrulline malate, which makes it even further underdosed. But the ideal dose you're looking for is at least around 5 grams, upwards to 10 grams for maximal pump production. Now, I used to use this mixed in with my own homemade pre-workout. I would just buy a big bag of bulk citrulline and a big bag of bulk creatine, spoiler alert, and then I would mix those two together and that would be my pre-workout. Much cheaper than an actual pre-workout. And if I needed energy, I would just take it with a caffeine pill. There are a lot of other pump products out there on the market. Some of them work, a lot of them don't, but citrulline has been the tried and true for me that I can definitely notice a difference. However, at least for me personally, if I use it consistently every day, after a few weeks, I start to notice some diminishing returns and the pump is no longer as pronounced. So I'll usually go off of it for a couple months, and then when I start using it again, I notice the results. Next up, we're going to have fish oil or omega-3 supplement. So this specifically comes into play if you are on a diet, if you're in a calorie deficit, and you are having a lower intake of fat. Right now, on the 12-week blueprint to muscle, we are, at least if you're following the blueprint I laid out for you for nutrition, ingesting plenty of healthy fats, so you should be getting plenty of omega-3 fatty acids. If you are dieting, however, and you are on a lower fat diet, having an omega-3 supplement can help make sure you are getting those essential fatty acids, keep your energy up, and keep your joints feeling better throughout the day. At number 3, I'm going to go with caffeine. So caffeine is an excellent supplement, especially if you have a very busy lifestyle, a tiring work job, and you feel drained by the time you get to the gym, or if you're in a calorie deficit or deep into a cut and you're just running out of energy because you're not getting that energy from the food anymore. Caffeine can be a great pick-me-up to get your cardio in at good intensity, have good intense workouts, and keep making progress, even when you're tired after work or in a deficit. Now, obviously, caffeine can be abused and you can overdo it and just not good for your health or your heart at all. However, a little bit here and there as needed can be an amazing addition to your supplement regimen. I like to say use caffeine when you need it and not be dependent on it. If you find you're dependent on caffeine, you've gone too far. But if you use it as needed, deep into a contest prep or a cut, or after a long day before the gym, it can be a very useful tool. Now, as far as sources of caffeine goes, there is a lot of junk sources on the market, especially in the form of things like energy drinks, where you're loaded up with a lot of other crap in there as well. There are some good pre-workouts and some good fat burners on the market, or you can even just go with a small caffeine pill. Again, don't overdo it. Just use it as needed for that little pick-me-up to make sure you can keep your intensity high during your cardio or your workout. At number 2, we're going to go with multivitamin. So there's a lot of controversy on this as far as just getting your nutrients from food. Do multivitamins really work? How well does the body absorb them? And all of that. However, I like to err on the side of just making sure I get all my nutrient intakes, and you can find good multivitamins for a very inexpensive price. This just makes sure you're covering all your bases, and sure, any of the excess will just be resulting in a little bit more expensive pee as those vitamins exit the body. However, you are making sure you're getting your bases covered and getting enough vitamins and minerals if your diet is in any way lacking on any of them. Now, as far as vitamin C goes, this is the specific one that I take in addition to my multivitamin because I really don't want to be sick and miss the gym. And I have noticed much better results for my immune system and much less frequent outages from the gym from being sick when I consistently take vitamin C. And number one on the list, tying back to the spoiler alert from earlier, is creatine. I definitely notice a difference in my strength and my endurance and repetitions with a certain weight when I am on creatine. Now, the way creatine works is it basically pulls water into the muscles and it converts into something called ATP, which is responsible for muscle contractions and being able to push against that resistance. The body does naturally produce some creatine, and you can get it from things such as red meat. However, supplementing with creatine just gives you that extra boost, and I definitely notice a difference in muscle fullness and the pump, as well as strength and endurance in the gym when I am using creatine. You don't have to use a whole lot. 5 grams during the day is plenty, and you can take this anytime throughout the day consistently. I personally just mix it in the water with the shaker bottle that I take to the gym and sip on it during my workout when I have good blood flow going on through all the muscles so I can deliver the creatine straight where I want it. As far as the supplements I'm currently taking, since I am doing an old school approach to this trainer and relying the majority on nutrition and heavy lifting, I'm taking creatine, I'm taking multivitamin and vitamin C, and that is it. However, the other supplements I listed on here can be beneficial as well during certain circumstances. And there are some other decent supplements out there as well. Just make sure you do your research, you know what you're ingesting, and you're not just throwing your money away on some fancy marketing scheme of grape flavored Kool-Aid that promises to give you the biggest pumps ever. Believe me, I've been there. Early in my bodybuilding days, I used to think I had to take all the pre-workouts to be like the pros and all the intra-workouts and the aminos and all of these different things, which, looking back, I did not experience any more benefits while I was taking those things than not. So it was a loss of a lot of money. However, my body does respond really well to placebo. So mentally, I was really excited about taking those. So I'm sure I was able to push harder in the gym from that. And maybe in some way that did give me some better results. If you think I left out any important supplements or missed your favorite supplement, you can feel free to comment down below. But those are, in my experience, the top 5 supplements that I've used and why I use them. So I hope you found this video interesting and informative. Enjoy the rest of your grow day and recover, and I can't wait to see you in tomorrow's video.